Alright, to the end of Chapter 3 of Miss Dora's Flipped Classroom for Grammar with another look at more pronoun problems. So using pronouns when you have compounds. Again, we're looking at compound here, meaning when you have two or more of the same thing joined by fanboys, in particular and. So that joined by that coordinating conjunction we'll talk about as fanboys. Again, the most common one is and. However, and does not make a pronoun automatically the object form, such as me, us, him, etc. Just because it comes after and, it doesn't dictate whether you use I or me. It's dictated by how it's used in the sentence. Is it the subject or nominative case, or is it going to be the adjective case? To remind you, if it's compound subject or predicate pronoun, you have more than one pronoun after that linking verb, then use the subject form. If, however, you should be able to tell what's coming next, to use the object case or object form, we're looking for a direct object, indirect object, or object of the preposition. And is not a preposition. And is not an action verb. Therefore, and does not tell you to use the object form automatically. Just because you have I at the end of a sentence does not mean you use automatically I. It has to do with how it's used in that particular sentence. Also watch out for interfering phrases when you have phrases that are literally stuck in between. Whether they're commas, parentheses, dashes, especially ones that are punctuated. Extra words in between there can confuse you. Strategy, cross them out. If you don't need them, get them out of the way. So which word is best? My friends and I, or my friends and me, are eating pizza for lunch. Well, in this sentence, and doesn't tell us whether you use I or me. The question is are we using the subject of the sentence here? So who are eating pizza? My friends and I. So I is part of the subject. If it's part of the subject and not after preposition, we have to use I. I am eating pizza would be the appropriate choice. Another way to think about it, if you're trying to decide between I and me in that sentence, I, if it's plural with friends, becomes we. And me would become, my friends and me would be us. So is it I are eating pizza or us? So we are eating pizza or I are eating pizza? Well, clearly it's going to be I versus we because it's the subject form. How my friends will be nervous for the cast and I on opening night. So looking at this, we've got will be, so it's linking verb. We got subject parent, so it's not that. So we might be thinking, well, linking verb, it should be predicate pronoun. Be nervous for the cast and I. Again, it's going to be me if it's after an action verb or after preposition. In this case, for is a preposition. For me on opening night. Because it comes after preposition, we use the object form for the object of the preposition. Tiffany, one of my good friends from high school, told me that they, she, or her will be back in town next week. So here we got words in between commas in a sentence. And again, one of the strategies we can use is to simply take that out. So the question is, who told her that he, she, or they will be back in town? Well, it's not the school, it's not the friends, it's Tiffany told me. Tiffany told me that she will be back in town next week. And the question becomes, we know it's not plural because it's not referring to they, so it's decide between she and her. Say, well, it comes after an action verb. True, but it's also the subject for who will be back in town next week. She will be back in town next week. Verb phrases, because you find one, it doesn't mean you're done. Stay with it. Don't just guess with what sounds right. Look for a reason to choose one answer over the other. And as always, good hunting.